looking to kickstart your drive and get it off to a nice start, they went for the whole thing and got it. That's a great way to send a message to the opposing team.
Gold able to tack on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. And this carries into the end zone. And he returns this to the 22.
Deontay Harris on the return. The Saints take over 1st and 10. At their own.
So Bree's going to lead the Saints up here 1st and 10 at their own 22. The first carry now. This is Alvin Kamara. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line.
Kamara, the ball carrier.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
On 2nd down, Kamara. Through an opening, and there he goes. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans.
Touchdown.
Alvin. Of tying this thing up.
The Saints.
Now Sean Payton going to say, let's go for 2 on this one. Now Breeze. And it's caught. He's got it. So they go for 2. They convert, and along with it, they'll take an 8-7 lead. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. Taken in the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
Take over 1st and 10.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And last time the formula was pretty simple. One-play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, one-play drive is exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was really easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
Yeah, we'll see if it's that easy here. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. 16 yards, a 1st down. 1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. And this one complete to Reed. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. From the 37, they work on 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6 at the 37-yard line.
Again, they'll throw with Garoppolo. That's complete to Mostert out of the backfield. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. That one covers 24 yards. It's a 1st down. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Garoppolo again. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another 1st.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
They'll run for the first time with Raheem Mostert. He's got the 1st down inside the 10 and all the way down to the 5. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. It looks like a jumbo set with 3 tight ends here for 1st and goal. Here's Mostert. Give him 2 yards on that one. 2nd and goal now. 3 yards remain for 2nd down.
A pickup of 2. Brings up 2nd and...
They'll run with Mostert. They're able to get a couple here, but won't get across the plane as they stop him right around the 1.
Short of the goal line.
A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. They'll run with Mostert. And he'll take this into the end zone for a San Francisco touchdown. Punching it in from a yard away. And once again, the 49ers are back out in front. From the gun, it's Garoppolo. And this will be caught as they convert here for 2. And the formula there on the 2-point try to go 5 wide. Not even the option to hand the ball off. They got it.
They tried to create space, and there isn't a whole lot of it there. For the defense, what you're trying to do is make sure that if they're going to catch the ball, make them catch it behind you because they run out of space with the back line. But in this case, the offense figured it out.
Over 1st and 10 at their own.
The Saints offense. To wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense get the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
Breeze leaves this one with Kamara. And he'll be taken down here at about the 23-yard line. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
Now Breeze on 3rd down. And he finds Cook. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39.
A gain of 16 yards.
The Saints with a football here to begin quarter number 2 as they've got it with a 1st and 10. The Saints with a football here to begin quarter number 2 as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Off the play fake to Kamara, it's Breeze. And oh, this is taken in one-handed. What a catch. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. That one good for 37 yards. 3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. This is complete to Michael Thomas. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. This duo locked in, 14 yards there, and a 1st down. And they've got 3 tight ends here on 1st and goal to add some extra mass. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Drew Brees to Michael Thomas. And the Saints are within an extra point of tying this thing up. Now Sean Payton going to say, let's go for 2 on this one. Brees to throw again. And that is caught for the 2 points. So 2 successful 2-point tries now for them.
And you know what it does? It gives you a boost, a huge one for your team because, hey, you're dominating them now. They can't stop you either scoring touchdowns or 2-point conversions. But how about the defense? You don't know what to do at this stage. You can't stop them in any direction.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
And incomplete, a drop there in the middle third of the field. That'll bring up 2nd down. Working from the gun, Garoppolo. Samuel bringing in the slant. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8.
That's a gain of 8.
A couple extra tight ends in the formation here as they line up 3rd and 2. And he will have a 1st down as they get him to the ground at the 37.
That's good.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 37.
Now Garoppolo. And trying to get it to Samuel, but it's intercepted. It's the linebacker, Alex Anzalone. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line. Thought he had the pick. Flag comes in for PI, so cancel it out.
Interference. A killer for them. Thought they had a nice play. Instead, they'll be marching off yardage against them.
And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
And he's going to be out, down inside the 20 at the 15. That one covers 24 yards. It's a 1st down. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Inside the red zone, it's Garoppolo. That's complete to his receiver, Pettis. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. 7 yards, the pickup there.
It's a
2nd down from the 8. They can get a 1st down by reaching the 5.
The Saints 8-yard line.
To throw is Garoppolo. That's caught by his running back, Raheem Mostert. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. A 5-yard gain there makes it 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
A reminder coming up here at halftime. We'll ship you off to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman will have first-half highlights and analysis from a back-and-forth first half that we've seen. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line. 2nd and goal.
At the Saints 4-yard line.
Throwing now is Garoppolo. And it's intercepted at the goal line. It's the linebacker, Alex Anzalone. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
They'll take over first.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Jarquiski Tart. And that pitch just sets him up beautifully right down near the goal line.
I remember being in a defensive meeting back when I was in college, and our defensive coordinator says, we're going to call this Be Who You Are defense. D lineman.
And across the goal line, into the end zone, touchdown 49ers. Raheem Mostert with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the 49ers have retaken the lead. Garoppolo now. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Demario Davis.
It's interesting that when it comes to 2-point conversions, even heavy run teams tend to throw the ball in these situations. In this case, this one was intercepted.
Yeah, they weren't fooled. They were ready for the pass, picked it off. And this will make it into the end zone. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. There was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
2nd and 10. Now a handoff. Here's Kamara. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Here's Kamara trying to run for it. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. 8 yards there. First down, New Orleans.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. Thomas the intended target, but it's going to be 2nd down.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. They show run with 3 tight ends here on first down. Now a play fake. Breeze. And that will be incomplete with the clock showing 18 seconds now to go. The target that time, Michael Thomas. That'll bring up 2nd down. Play action. Breeze. That'll be incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining.
For Jared Cook, incomplete. He was covered by Richard Sherman.
Now play number 7 of the drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 10. Again, this is Kamara. And he's going to be stopped here at the 43, and that is not near enough to pick up the first. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
2 yards on the play.
So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Saints going to go on offense first, and they trail here as we begin quarter number 3. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line. So bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards.
21-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission? A breakaway for Michael Thomas. Touchdown, New Orleans. Michael Thomas, 79 yards, as his guys are able to regain the lead.
I know we often laugh, and sometimes we even exalt the guys who are great trash talkers and give us some really funny lines. But the bottom line is absolute production on the field. His second touchdown of the game, and they lead.
And now they'll be looking to their defense to preserve that lead.
49
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And we see James. He will now return it, and they'll bring it out to the 25. Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. And from the shotgun, he'll throw. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off by Janoris Jenkins.
by the Saints.
Before we came up to the booth, last thing he said as we were walking off the field, want to play mistake-free football. Well, that just went out the window there with a pick.
And do you remember what you said to me when we were walking up to the booth after he said that? You're like, oh, fatal last words. Every time we hear that, things tend to fall apart a little bit, and that's what we saw there. Didn't get enough on that throw, and it turned into an interception.
An ideal beginning of the drive there as they'll get 20 and a first down. And brought in by the tight end Cook. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line.
Taken down.
They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
It's now 2nd and 6.
They run it again with Kamara. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. Call it a gain of 5 there on the run, but they'll remain a yard or two short here with 3rd down coming up.
And this is 3rd down.
Now Breeze. And that will be incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
Breeze going to go on 4th down. And my goodness, this is incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the 40 football back.
It's a turnover on down.
21.
On the ground, it's Mostert to start the drive. And he'll lose yardage and be down at the 7-yard line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Brings up
The opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. And now a throw here secured by his running back out of the backfield. And he will take this into enemy territory as he's out of bounds on the other side of midfield. A big play there on the catch and run. 46 yards. Garoppolo finding his tight end Kittle. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
39-yard line.
They run out of the shotgun with Mostert. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40.
The stop by
A good chance this is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3. Well, they intercept Garoppolo for the 3rd time. Picked off by Malcolm Jenkins. And he'll take it across midfield to the 46-yard line.
by the Saints.
2nd straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily. I also wonder if it's going to unnerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one? Or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. It'll be a Saints first down on a pickup of 13.
I'm not sure how much more evidence they need, partner, than to understand that if they don't start to slow him down, it's going to be a long afternoon here at the stadium because he is just shredding them at this point. And let's face it, coming into the game, they knew he would be the focal point of their attack. This is going to take an 11-man unit on the defensive side to start making plays.
The line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Running with Kamara. He takes us down to about the 12 for a gain of 3.
The handoff to Alvin.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the Niners' 12-yard line.
2nd and 6. No, scratch that. 2nd and 7. To throw is Breeze. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Pass intended for Emmanuel Sanders. Incomplete. It's 3rd down.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Here's Breeze to throw. And that is incomplete. Pretty solid coverage there by the All-Pro Richard Sherman, able to get a hand in.
He was covered by Richard Sherman.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. They'll go for it. It's Breeze. And he's got him. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Josh Hill there to make the grab. And the Saints able to stretch that lead out further. Now Sean Payton going to say, let's go for 2 on this one. Again, they'll throw with Breeze.
Well, as most teams do in their 2-point attempt, they pass the ball. Instead, it gets intercepted. And remember, if you pick it off, you got a chance to take it all the way back, get 2 points yourself, right?
Yeah, not the case there, but that's why you got to be really careful with those throws, especially to the outside.
1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And with 3 interceptions thrown already, we'll see. Do they rely more on the ground game here?
They may have to change things offensively to try and settle things down, not just for the guy throwing the ball, but for the rest of the offensive unit, because his confidence has to be shaken a little bit. And you just wonder, is the backup going to start to warm up a little bit over on the sideline?
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Marcus Williams. And he's able to get it back to right around the 27. Both defenses have had their struggles, but they've been good enough to get them this lead, and another nice play there to help preserve the lead.
It's been a game of punch-counter-punch, hasn't it?
And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked by Emmanuel Mosley. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
At their own 16-yard line.
So after the INT, it's Garoppolo. Open man is Samuel, complete. 30, past the 20. Touchdown, 49ers. Deebo Samuel, 84 yards. And the 49ers are back within a score.
The 49ers will line up.
So that's a really big play here in the 4th quarter. And don't look now, they're right back in this game.
Did it feel to you, as it did to me, that maybe they were a little bit soft in what they were lining up with on defense? Almost like they were protecting the lead rather than trying to make a play.
And now that lead, it's down to just 1 score. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And last time wasn't pretty. 1 play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens.
Tight end has become a bigger and bigger part of the passing game in the NFL, but if you drop the football, That position could get swapped out with a wide receiver in that spot or running back in that spot. There are other ways they can go if you're not going to catch the ball.
And that's not just his first drop, his second drop of the game. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
It's a gain of 3.
The Saints on 3rd down, 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 7. They fake the give. Here's Breeze. Oh, incomplete. Nearly the pick they needed. They would have loved one there, but at least it does get them to 4th down.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Quan Alexander. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line.
Intercepted. The Niners take over 1st and 10 at the 28.
On 1st and 10, it's Mostert. And he'll get about 4 as he's brought down at the 24.
Mostert, the ball carrier.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
They'll stay on the ground with Mostert. And not much. Maybe a yard down to the 23.
Mostert, the ball carrier.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
He's got his man. It's Kendrick Bourne. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Garoppolo going to give to Mostert. And power running here down to the 6-yard line. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. From the 6 now on 2nd and 3. Once again, it's Mostert. And he gets him a little bit closer. He takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4. Here we go, 3rd and 1. Gut check time on both sides.
3rd and 1.
They'll try and run here with Mostert. And he's going to run into a brick wall right in the middle of the field, and I don't think he got there. They've called his number a lot this afternoon. You wonder how much tread is left on those tires.
We certainly do, but I always think back to one of my favorite coaches in the NFL. And he used to have a meeting with his running backs every year in the offseason and say, look, as many times as you're going to carry the ball, you should be able to carry it one more time, so make sure you get in shape.
They'll try it now with Mostert. And they are going to stop him on 4th and 1 as they'll wind up going backwards. They'll get neither the touchdown nor the 1st down. And the Saints will have the football back. They're coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And Thomas has it. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down.
To Michael Thomas.
A gain of 32 that time.
32.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Oh, he got position on him, and he pulls it in. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the 1st down. Off the play fake to Kamara, it's Breeze. And this is Cook with a grab. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18.
1st down.
On play action, it's Breeze. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Incomplete.
Here's 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the 24-yard line.
On play action, now Breeze. That's caught. It's Thomas. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2.
Michael Thomas.
The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play. It's 1st and goal and a late touchdown. And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it.
You get down near the goal line, this is where having a sure-handed tight end becomes a luxury. And it pays off big time, especially when the defense sells out against the run. They find themselves open for an easy touchdown.
And this one's caught. And their fourth quarter lead grows by a couple more.
49ers 27.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And last time, they had it 4th and goal, rolled the dice, didn't get it. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Malcolm Jenkins. And they will finally put an end to the return, but not until he takes it back all the way inside the 10-yard line. I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his second interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe...
And oh, it'll be intercepted. Picked off by the former first-rounder Jimmy Ward. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Intercepted. The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And this is intercepted. And that should do it. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
And they'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. So after the INT, it's Breeze. Incomplete, and we're down to 8 seconds now. He couldn't get the hook up there that time with Thomas, but it'll be 2nd down.
And 10.
Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. And this is incomplete with a clock showing just 3 seconds left. Looking to go back to Thomas again, but now it'll be 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. On play-action, they'll throw. And it's incomplete. They're still throwing to the very end. But now this game is over. So this one a victory here for New Orleans. And they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half to put this one on ice.
And I know a lot of people watching this one were thinking to themselves, I bet halftime was really interesting. Probably took the paint off the walls with some of the words that were said. But I get the sense that it was much more of the adjustments they made. They came in with a game plan that we saw that didn't work in the first half. They made the adjustments necessary, went away from that, and then they got it together, got a spark, and then took off. It's really nice to watch in the second half.
So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. And we'll get ready for the trek back to the city as we say so long from Santa Clara.
What a great city it is. We're going to have a blast tonight.
She don't know that I can pace it. I just wanna know that I can hold a conversation. Oof, I don't know what y'all debating. I've been waiting for you, now I'm running out of patience. Running up a check, trying to run an operation. Went broke in the check and put 100 out of savings. I can tell now that you ain't talking about nothing. I'ma need something I can calm down from. I'm gonna pull it with the bar down one. 6 me what you know about me. You don't know nothing, keep it real with me. She said she ain't trying to deal with me. Okay, cool, you can sell that seat. I'm just hoping she don't fail. Cause when she do, I don't know what I'ma do. All that I heard that y'all was talking, it was comical. Pull up in your city for the evening, what you trying to do? Cause I'm open to it. I know that you missing, but you gon' get through it. I can help with it if you need that. Go and bring the beat back. I don't really listen to the feedback, nah. Told me that she good, she don't need jack, nah. I'm real proud of the steps you took just to get to the place that you at today. I couldn't tell you to you straight, I gotta estimate. I wonder if I ought to go here with the pastor say. Now go ahead, get me out of here, I couldn't last a day. I got the city talking about me like a passed away. Automatic is a habit, you should know it's automated. I've been getting to it, I ain't noticed y'all was hating. Brand new chick, she don't know the occupation. I just wanna know that I can hold a conversation. Oof. I don't know what y'all debating. I've been waiting for you, now I'm running out of patience. Running up a check, trying to run an operation. Went broke in the check and put 100 out of savings in. I can tell now that you ain't talking about nothing. I'ma need something I can calm down from. I'm gonna pull it with the bar down one. 6 months in, I ain't once. Trying to tell me what you know about me. You don't know nothing, keep it real with me. She said she ain't trying to deal with me. Okay, cool, you can sell that seat. Ooh, and she felt intrigued. Trying to the LMPD. Go and get yourself esteem. And she trying to link up. So much we got synced up. Pulled up in the dinged up whip. This ain't Pepto Biz, what this pink stuff is. Long tell me. Yeah, you heard me, you ain't felt me. I've been moving, I've been shaking, go and hit me on the celly. Try to sell me on something while I hold it compelling. Ever since I've been gone like Kelly, they been trying to tell me about this and that. I ain't chatting with you, we ain't going tit for tat. Trying to tell me how to get in the bag. We're going to get in the bag, I'm about to get in it. Automatic is a habit, you should know it's automated. I've been getting to it, I ain't noticed y'all was hating. Brand new chick, she don't know the occupation. I just wanna know that I can hold a conversation. Oof, I don't know what y'all debating. I've been waiting for you, now I'm running out of patience. Running up a check, trying to run an operation. Went broke in the check and put 100 out of savings in. I can tell now that you ain't talking about nothing. I'ma need something I can calm down from. I'm gonna pull it with the bar down one. 6 months in, I ain't once. Trying to tell me what you know about me. You don't know nothing, keep it real with me. She said she ain't trying to deal with me. Okay, cool, you can sell that seat.
It's the NFL on EA Sports as we are in the inner harbor of Baltimore at M&T Bank Stadium. Here's a scene a short time ago. The Ravens introduced to this sellout crowd, and through a sea of pyrotechnics, out they came from the tunnel. We're set to go as the Ravens get ready to match up with the Kansas City Chiefs. And this carries into the end zone. And he opts to not bring this one out. The first drive will start at the 25. First down and more for Jackson. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A big-time gain there on the keeper, using his legs to hurt him. First down. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. That's back-to-back plays of over 20 yards. Now Jackson on first down. Quick slant to Brown. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. First and goal at the 1. They'll look to run with Ingram. And he'll actually lose a little bit of yardage here. Back to the 2. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's second down. Back at the 2 now. Here's second and goal.
At the 2-yard line.
And he'll take it in for a Ravens touchdown. Lamar Jackson scoring on the 2-yard keeper. And the Ravens take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. His kick is no good. An inauspicious start here kicking-wise as this one stays a 6-0 game. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. Taken about 7 yards deep. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21.
First and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up first and 10 at their own 21. Off of play action, he'll look to throw. He'll buy some time right. And this is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football. Too far downfield, something those linemen have to watch out for, and that time it costs them. Now a play fake here on first down. Eluding the pressure right. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. And some room to maneuver. Start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot.
Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 19. And he's able to get it back to right around the 27.
By the Chiefs.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand. And
well, this is taken in. It's complete. A big pickup of 38.
That was an excellent read right there. Saw cover 1. That means it's just a single high safety. So you know if you throw the ball to the outside part of the field, help is going to be a little bit late getting there. And he puts one out there for a big-time completion.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. The Chiefs have got the passing game rolling a bit. And another first down.
First down, Chiefs.
So from the 17 now, here's a first and 10. They'll run for the first time with Clyde Edwards-Helaire. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
Taken down. Right.
No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
No gain on the play. Second and 10.
So after the run for no gain, here's second and 10. Throwing now is Mahomes. And it's caught. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Mahomes hitting his favorite target, Travis Kelce, on the touchdown pass. And the Chiefs have tied it, and they can take the lead with the extra point. Now Mahomes to the line as the Chiefs are going to go for the two-point try. Looking to throw is Mahomes. And this is going to be hauled in. So they get the two-point conversion. And now they have an 8-6 lead.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
The Ravens take over.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. And he'll go down after losing yardage at the 10. That's one they certainly wish they had back. A loss of 8.
Back at the 10-yard line.
They'll fake the give to Ingram. Now Jackson. Flushed out right. He's going to take off with it. And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first. Space to maneuver at the 40. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
Baltimore, first down.
Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. Escaping the pressure right. And now he's good. The ball comes out.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time, wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately, had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
And that play will go nowhere, losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. 8-6 the score after 1.
With the score, Chiefs 8, Ravens 6.
Throwing on second and long. Jackson, flush to his right. Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And it's picked up by the Chiefs. And his crew will take over at their own 45-yard line. A disappointing end of the sequence there. He was starting to turn nothing into something, and then he lost the football.
And sometimes things get lost in the transition. And what I mean by that is you go from being a passer to a runner. And at a certain point, once you cross the line of scrimmage, you're strictly a runner now. There's no more downfield threat. Make sure you take care of the football while you're traversing downfield.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. To throw, it's Mahomes. Steps away to his left. He's going to take off with it. And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46.
On the keeper.
The best quarterbacks that ever played the game all wanted to blend in with their teammates and be one of the guys. But sometimes you got to take modesty and put it aside. You're the franchise quarterback, the face of the team, and the guy that leads them to victory. You have to get down and protect yourself and not take hits like that.
And not enough on the throw that time, as that one is incomplete. Andy Reid, some say always unpredictable, and here he says, we're going for it on 4th down. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Patrick Queen, and he's able to bring it up 5 yards shy of midfield to the 45-yard line. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at the 45. This pass into the arms of Steve. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. That one good for 20 on the catch and run. Baltimore, right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
On 2nd down, Ingram. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. He'll lose a yard on the play, so now they need 3 yards on 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. The defense stiffens to force 4th down following that first down gain of 8. Well, they'll say no to the 46-yard field goal try. They're going to go for it. From the gun, Jackson. And that is going to be incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Chiefs defense comes up with a stop. 1st and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. Mahomes now to throw. Looking middle, and it's incomplete. Travis Kelce unable to pull it in. And it's 2nd down.
Even in today's NFL, when we think of the tight end position now as really a glorified wide receiver, we're still asking a lot of those guys. They have to block as well, and every now and then, they don't come down with the football.
And he is finally brought down at the Ravens' 20. An outstanding pickup there for the Chiefs. 51 yards on the ground.
Kansas City.
So the field flips here as they'll go to work at the 20 now on 1st and 10. Right back to Edwards-Helaire on 1st down. The excellent play last time is followed by a much more routine gain of 3.
Not the kind of gain that we'll go absolutely crazy for, but it's the kind of gain that you need to have when you're running back in the NFL. And Clyde Edwards-Helaire, with that low center of gravity and strength, he's going to get those tough, gritty yards for you when necessary.
So from the 17, here's 2nd and 7. Here's Mahomes to throw. It's Kelsey on the ground. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
Two minutes remaining in this first half of football. And the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all. And now they're looking at 3rd down here. A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
And he has the 1st down before he's tackled at the 5. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Mahomes going to throw. This is caught by Hill for a Chiefs touchdown.
Pass complete to number 10.
A 5-yard touchdown catch. And the Chiefs add on to their lead. On those slants, everything happens so quickly. What makes it work?
The timing between the passer and the receiver. In this case, a slant route ordinarily is probably about 3 steps before you go on the slant. In this amount of time, I think it was a 2-step deal. Boom, put his foot in the ground and got inside for the pass.
Got inside for the pass, got inside for the catch and the score. Now it's Mahomes again. And this is going to be caught. It's good. And that extends their lead by 2 more.
Ravens 6. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Returning it, Justice Hill. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And on the last drive, they were in field goal range. They just opted not to kick it, didn't get it. How does that change the mentality this go-around?
I don't think it changes much for the head coach because this is what he preaches all the time. Attack at all times in any spot on the field, and he likes touchdowns, not field goals. Now, your field goal kicker, you've got to make sure you nurse him through and say, okay, don't worry about it. When we need you, you've got to be ready to go. And the team, of course, loves to see points on the board. So let's see if it changes a little bit if they're in the same spot again.
Yeah, we'll see what the decision is here if they get to that spot. And he's taken down, a Chiefs sack.
Jackson sack.
Okay, you know my bias is about to come out here. A lot of people think that the offense is just moving in the wrong direction. I'd say they're moving in the right direction because the defense is pushing them back.
Former defensive guy. Now, as a quarterback, 3rd and long, you really got to rally the troops here, don't you?
Yeah, you do in a big way. And what else do you have to look out for? More pressure coming at you because it seems to be working pretty well.
He didn't seem in a rush. I guess they just didn't know where the play clock was.
I think you're right about that because there was no hurried movements there, right? No up-tempo at all. Clock just ran out. I think he was as surprised as maybe his bench was.
And, oh, he took that in one-handed. What a grab.
Complete to Willie Snead.
What a catch and one-handed, and I'm starting to lose my awe about the play, and maybe I shouldn't. How much of this is the player? How much of it is the glove?
Well, those gloves, they do have a little grip to them,
They
don't
get a
they?
little extra tackiness to them now, and I know the guys in the NFL, the competition committee, some other places, they're talking about examining those gloves to see if they're having too much of an effect on the game.
That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Ready for the start of the third quarter. The Chiefs have the lead and set to receive the football. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
Over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. On second down, a run with Edwards-Helaire. Up past the 25 to the 26, a gain of 5.
Helaire, the ball carrier.
That second down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable third down because they had incompletion on first down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
So good coverage there defensively as it looks like they'll force a punt on this opening drive of the third.
Well, let's coach them up a little bit from right here in the booth. That's exactly what they needed to do. They need to start stringing together some stops, turning the ball over back to their offense, and trying to get back into this game.
A couple scores down, but they can eat into that quickly with a nice drive here on the other side. Facing a fourth down, they come away with 18 yards and the first down conversion.
First down, Chiefs.
Mahomes now on first down. And Mahomes misfires again, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 48. That is just what this defense was hoping for, an interception on the opening possession of this third quarter.
Obviously didn't want to surrender a touchdown and fall even farther behind, and we've gotten to know this team a little bit, haven't we? Couldn't you just see their defensive leaders telling the offensive guys, telling the quarterback, don't worry, we got you to start things off. You take it from there.
Throwing on second and long. Jackson got a man. It's Brown. It'll be a pickup of 15 as that'll lead to third down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent. And that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
And nowhere to go. He's going to be stopped behind the line. He needed a couple, but he didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage. And the Chiefs' defense comes up with a stop. The Chiefs' offense about set to begin this drive. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys, they're tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on first and 10. And his pass is intercepted for the fourth time today. Picked off by Patrick Queen. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Well, they definitely figured out something defensively at halftime, Charles. That's now 2 drives and 2 interceptions here in this third quarter.
And I think the easy thing for us to say is, boy, they made an adjustment, didn't they? Or they showed him something different. I'm not so sure it's that as much as maybe he's just been impatient and forced the ball a little bit. In any event, as you noted, back-to-back interceptions thrown.
Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on second and 14. He's going deep for Brown. And they'll start out with great field position at the 47-yard line in enemy territory.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
So after the INT, here's Mahomes. Buying time to his left. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down.
Kansas City.
Mahomes now on first down. Dancing to his left. And his throw's going to be incomplete. His favorite target, Travis Kelce, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up second down. Quarter action, 2nd and 10. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. Forced out to his left. He can run for it, and he will. And he nearly got the first himself, but it appears he's going to be about a yard or two short. Gain of 9 that time on the scramble. 1 yard shy of the marker, and it brings up 4th. They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. And this is caught. That's Watkins. And down inside the 15 he goes. How about them biting off 15 yards there on the 4th down attempt and keeping the drive alive? Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes. This is caught by Hill for a Chiefs touchdown.
Tyreek Hill.
Tyreek Hill, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead.
That drive that really increased their cushion felt very military to me. Very precise, methodical, that's one of the words you've taught me. And they just got it done.
And slowly but surely now starting to pull away a little bit. Things looking good for them here in the 3rd quarter.
Not only pulling away, but you mentioned that slowly but surely. You also drain clock, too, with a drive like that. So you really give yourself an advantage.
And they'll watch this one fall in the end zone, and that'll be a touchback.
Their own 25-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. Give him 6 on the play, and that'll lead here to a 3rd down.
3rd and 3.
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we've played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Ravens on 3rd down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This time it's 3rd and 3. The attempt on the dive, and he has it. What a catch.
Boykin.
Jackson to Boykin, 1st down Baltimore.
And the key number on that play, 3. 3rd play of the drive, 3rd down. Spectacular catch turns into a 1st down.
1st down saves him from a 3-and-out. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the 1st down on a 13-yard run. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 47. From the gun, it's Jackson. It's complete to Snead. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5. At the Chiefs 40.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Jackson eluding the press. And a big loss here as he's taken down. The sack by Dorian O'Daniel, the linebacker from Clemson. Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens. He's going deep for Brown. And unable to connect, incomplete. I'll give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Here we go, it's Jackson on 4th down. And going deep downfield for Boykin. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line. On 4th down, that turned out like a punt. Maybe he was better defensively there just to knock it down.
And you know they go over those situations. All right, 4th down, where's the ball? Where would we get the ball? But instinct takes over, and when it's in the air, they just go and get it. So it's hard to get on him for intercepting it, but the smart play would have been what you suggested. Knock it down and take over in a deeper position.
So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28. Now here's Mahomes being chased out left. And he'll go back to Kelce. This time it's caught. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. Steps away to his left. Now he'll pull it down. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be 2nd down.
Well, you admire anyone trying to pick up an additional couple of yards. They're just not worth it when you take shots like that. Quarterbacks have to stay in the game and stay on the field.
Buying time to his left. Complete, the tight end Kelsey. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. They had the lead in the 4th, but still passing. Finding the big target for the touchdown. Now that lead grows even more.
Everybody gets to join in the just be the wide receivers catching touchdown passes. The tight end doesn't just have to do just the dirty work inside. He gets a chance to get into the end zone as well.
Now Mahomes. And my goodness, another interception. It's Chuck Clark picking it off.
The 2-point attempt is no good. That keeps the score. Chiefs 30, Ravens 6.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Returning it, Hill. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The Ravens take over.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. Had one tell me once, we were having a tough patch. This too shall pass, this too shall pass. And if we kept having a rough patch, he said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back.
Assert themselves here. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Jackson's throw on target to Willie Snead. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a 1st down again. Again, Jackson. This will be caught inside the 10. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. A 24-yard touchdown. And the Ravens get a bit closer. So the quarterback drops to throw, looks over, and boom, a guy that wide open, he has to be thinking, wait a minute, this is some kind of a dream. This is too easy.
Yeah, a great dream. One you don't want to wake up from. But for the defense, almost feels like there was a bust in coverage.
And the Chiefs are going to make the recovery. Room here to run. They knew they needed a inside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. A good pick up there of 20 yards. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Interesting, Mahomes wants to throw it. Dancing to his left. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds the defense. Instead, he thought to himself, I'm a quarterback. I've got to throw.
Marlon, a former first-round pick, Marlon Humphrey there to get a hand on it. So now 3rd and 10. They had the big play to start the drive, but 2 incompletions since. They'll run here with Edwards-Helaire. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. A good effort there, 9 yards, but it's going to leave him looking at a 4th and 1.
9 on the play. But it brings up 4th down.
Mahomes going to go on 4th down. Flushed out right. He is going to find Hill here. And he will have the 1st down across the 20 to the 19-yard line. That one a backbreaker as they wind up converting there on 4th. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And he's going to keep it here. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. Forced out to his left. And that's caught. It's Kelsey. Touchdown, Kansas City.
Complete to Travis Kelsey.
8 yards on the touchdown pass. And the Chiefs are able to grow their lead.
Well, this is long since over, and some might see this as overkill, but remember, this is a team that puts on the hard hats, grabs the lunch pail, and tells everyone, we're going to give you a full 60 minutes. And that's exactly how they're playing this one out.
And this is going to be caught. So add 2 more to the lead as they continue to pour it on here in the 4th.
Ravens.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And they will watch this one land in the end zone. That'll be a touchback.
25-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride?
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, Coach, what do you want to call? He just waved a hand like, who cares? Let's get out of here and we'll do something some other time. But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. Charles, we saw a lot of points go up in this one. Certainly defensively, stuff that they can look at on film, don't you think?
No doubt about it. And they've got to go back and check where the errors are, how they're going to fix them, and continue.
Kick it and go. With a stiff arm, spin move, end zone, go. From sideline to touchdown, I put on a show. I had to kick off and go. I had to kick off and go. With a stiff arm, spin move, end zone, go. From sideline to touchdown, I put on a show. I had to kick off and go. I had to kick off and go. Running it back, never a cap, out of the draft, watching me ball. Soon as I snap, hit of the pack, walk for the sack, shaking them all, breaking them all, talking my talk, walking my wall like I do. Sit on the throne, get in the zone, turn it on, must be the shoes, must be the team, must be the camp, must be the crew. You need a win, who need a win, that's all we do. I've been a king and I've been about mine, never could doubt mine. They running the route, I leave them outline when I hit them. Time I was down and out, had to bring grinding back. Doing the drills and working the wheel where you're grinding at. You know what it be, playing this here for the keeps. Had to make out with a feast, a family to feed. Third cold where the trophy should be. EA got me in the game now. Breathe on with the game now. They're here with a lane now. My home second with a rain now. Legendary on the field, kind of drip is a skill. It's the highest cruiser bill, ain't nothing just to heal. Step on, spin move, end zone, go. From sideline to touchdown, I put on a show. I had to kick off and go. I had to kick off. Step on, spin move, end zone, go. From sideline to touchdown, I put on a show. I had to kick off and go. I had to kick off and go.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay. And this was the scene a few moments ago as the green and gold made their way out of the historic tunnel. They're ready to go as they get set to match up with the Houston Texans. Takes this about 5 yards deep, and they will elect to not bring this one out as our first drive will begin at the 25. Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. Yeah, this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Jones, the ball carrier.
Working with 2nd and 5 now.
30-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd.
They'll run it for the first time with Williams. They find some open field here. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds.
That's good.
So the big play moves him all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10.
10 at the 40-yard line.
Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. And he only manages a couple here down to about the 38-yard line.
Made at the 38-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
From the 38, Rodgers. Slant to Adams. Touchdown, Packers. Davante Adams. 38 yards. And the Packers have taken the early lead. Well, that's how they envisioned it, get the football to start the game and score it.
And I don't know if that was scripted. Was it an audible? Or was it just a play call that they had in their pocket? No matter what, they had the right call on against the right defense, and they end up in the end zone.
Mason Crosby.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And this carries into the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. The first carry now, this is Johnson. And he'll take this one up over the 20 to the 21-yard line. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Here's Watson. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
He was covered by
so much about defending the pass is being able to be right there at the moment the ball gets to the receiver. And he was right in his hip pocket, helping force that incompletion.
On 3rd down, Johnson. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. It'll be a gain of 5, and the punt team will now come out on 4th down. And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. He's got his tight end. It's Fells. And he's got the first as they'll bring him down at the 28-yard line. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. They go play action here on 1st down. And he'll find Akins there, complete. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. Well, this crowd does not like that call.
Understandable reaction from them. That's their team that the penalty's going against. But you and I both know they're going to take care of the quarterback.
So now a fresh set of downs. 1st and 10 after roughing the passer. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. Open man is Cooks. He's got it. Touchdown, Texans.
Touchdown.
Brandon Cooks. 35 yards. And the Texans are an extra point away from taking the lead. Bill O'Brien with a call here. We'll go for 2. Now Watson. And this is going to be hauled in. So they get the 2-point conversion. And now they have an 8-6 lead.
Packers 6. Kaimi Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
On the return, the Packers take over first and 10.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway.
41 Mike. 41 Mike. Here we go, D. Here I come. Here I come.
On first and 10, here's Rodgers. And able to find Allen Lazard. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6 at the 31-yard line.
Four yards on that last completion, so that sets up second and 6. Off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers. They're going for Lazard, but this is intercepted. Zach Cunningham with a pick, and he'll bring this one back to the 29.
Intercepted by the Texans.
Well, this is a defense that can confuse even the best of quarterbacks with their zone schemes. And here you've got a linebacker that's going to stay at home and just sit down in that zone. And this one basically comes right to him.
After the interception, here's Watson rolling to his left. And he fires one that's intercepted. Kevin King with a pick. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line.
And Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively, getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes.
Under pressure, and the Texans able to get in there for the sack. Whitney Merciless, showing no mercy, flies in for the sack.
At the 21-yard line.
The job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's second and 20. A give to Jones. And he's upended after a gain of 4 up to the 25-yard line.
The ball carrier.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks, allow other people to make tackles. But when he can
into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Bernardrick McKinney, the linebacker, picks it. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line.
First and 10.
First quarter, and now he already has 2 interceptions.
Yeah, he's got to guard against being tentative from this point forward, though. He's got to still make the right reads, make the proper throws. I've seen guys in this league throw 4 interceptions in a game and win. He's got to understand, put it behind you, keep pressing forward.
He'll let this go for the end zone. And that is incomplete.
But defensively, you're over there trying to catch your breath and try not to show the offense that you're a little bit fatigued. You're right back out there after the turnover. Now they've got to work towards getting another couple of stops and forcing them into at least a long field goal situation.
On the move to his left. He'll try. And I think the ball's out. And the Packers pick it up. We know he's got the speed to get downfield, Charles, but there's the negative side. A little loose with the football that time.
And that's normal, especially when you have his type of talents, because you feel like you're into the open field and maybe you don't feel the people who are around you or closing in. All quarterbacks have to do extra ball security drills with the way the game's played now, because defenses, they attack the football as much as they attack the runner.
6-yard line.
The give is to Jones. To get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 8-6 the score after 1. After the run by Jones, here's first and 10. Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. So a first and 10 now in Houston territory at the 41. Man open, that's Marquez Valdez-Scantling. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable second and 1. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. He winds up giving a yard back there, and now it's 3rd and 2.
Loss of a yard brings up 3rd down and 2.
They stay on the ground. This time it's Williams. Oh, he's got a little daylight. Touchdown, Packers. Jamal Williams, 33 yards. And once again, the Packers, they're back out in front.
For the extra point.
So they went to the ground game on third, hoping to pick up the first. They also picked up a touchdown.
Offensive linemen so used in this situation to having to pass block. Right? You're looking at what it is, third down. They don't care that it's third and whatever. They figure they're going to throw the ball. And when you call a running play, I think you energize them. I think you juice them up because I haven't met offensive linemen yet that likes to pass block more than they like to run block. And they opened up some nice holes there for him, and he took it to the house.
Decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
Take over first and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And last time the turnover on the fumble, and they were in enemy territory, so that had to be very frustrating. Down on the scoreboard here, can't do it again.
You nailed every part of what was frustrating. Down on the scoreboard, had a drive going, had pushed it past the 50-yard line, so they felt like they were in striking distance, and to come away with nothing, not a good feeling at all, to put it mildly. Now they can't afford to do that again.
Yeah, now can they get that bad taste out of their mouth here? Watson on first down. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Darnell Savage. And they will finally bring this run back to an end, but not before he's down inside the 5-yard line at the 4. Suddenly it's first and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here.
4-yard line.
And he'll be stopped about a yard shy of the goal line after a pickup of about 3.
Stopped short of the
It is definitely hard to find space near the goal line. You always want to have a guy in the game running it who can create his own.
They'll try and run it in with Jones. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Green Bay touchdown. Taking it in from a yard out. And the Packers add on to their lead. A strong, determined run there, Charles, to get in for 6 points.
This is why it's such a team game, isn't it? And I know that sounds really generic, and it sounds almost trite, but the blocks were made up front, offensive line, collective victory at the line of scrimmage and downfield. And how about the finish to the run all the way into the end zone?
This will make it into the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
on the return. The Texans take over first and 10. At their own 22-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next. Make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to pull your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. And this Green Bay defense making that play look a lot like the previous one. Both tackles behind the line of scrimmage. That when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play. Now the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. Preston Smith comes in for the sack. You never want to give up a sack. From the O-line's perspective, they hate it for several reasons, especially because they felt like they let little brother down back there in the pocket.
Oh, no doubt. They have a ton of pride, and they go into every job wanting to keep that guy clean. They want that uniform.
And now Watson throws another interception. Kevin King with a pick. And a great return here gets this one all the way down to the 26-yard line.
Well, that's a nice job defensively to get a piece of the football. He's going to pop it into the air, and then it's the tip drill. And good concentration by him to react to it and pull in the interception.
Now Rodgers. It's caught here by Adams. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. From the shotgun, a give to Jones. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9.
That's good.
7 yards on the pickup there, and now they'll have it 1st and goal.
1st and goal.
And now Jones. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3.
To Aaron Jones.
5 yards remain on 2nd down. From the gun, it's Rodgers. He hauls it in. Valdez-Scantling for the Packers touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown catch. And the Packers are able to stretch that lead out further.
They have really had their way so far in the first half, but they wanted to continue to build on their lead. They know that no lead is safe in this league, so they decided to try their best to get one more as they headed into the half, and they got it done.
Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And you're under a minute to go in the half, a first half that hasn't been particularly kind to you. How do you think they'll play this?
Well, I think the smart approach is to run out the clock, lick your wounds at the half, and see if you can come up with a strategy to play better in the second. But there's also something to challenging your offense right here. You know, hey, guys, you help dig this hole. See if you can get us out of it a little bit before the half runs out. Let's go make some plays.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Watson, he fakes to Johnson and now looks to throw. Escaping the pressure right. He's going to take off with it. And he's got this almost to the 40 before going out. Deshaun Watson, so multi-dimensional, able to scramble for the first. 1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. Rolling to his right. Oh, he's able to outmuscle him here as he pulls it in. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
Flush to his right. And now he's going to use his legs. Oh, the ball is out. Watson lost it. And the Packers pick it up. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 43. They'll start the drive with a carry by Jones. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and they've got the lead as well as we are underway in the 3rd quarter. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. Here's a quick hitch route and the throw complete. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Sliding out of the pocket. Finding fouls complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Well, that's one way to convert on 3rd down, picking up 26 yards. On 1st and 10, Watson eluding the pressure. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Adrian Amos with a pick. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. Rodgers will break the huddle and bring the pack up 1st and 10 at their own 37.
37-yard line.
It's a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll make it 2nd down.
Complete to Aaron Jones. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
On 2nd down, it's Jones, and he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Rodgers now on 1st down. And that's complete to Adams. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Give him 15 there, and the Packers have a 1st. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now Jones. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play.
Nice satisfying run on 1st down for the offense, picking up 5, which means defensively, the thought process is entirely different. You don't want to panic, but at the same time, you're saying to each other, we got to tighten this down. We can't give up gains like that.
And he's going to be close to a 1st down as the tackle is made at the Texans' 28.
At the 28-yard line. Brings up 3rd down.
They'll try and run for it with Jones. And he's able to get the 1st here as he's taken down at the 25. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains. Now a 1st down carry, it's Williams. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6.
He's brought down at the...
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense gets a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Now a 1st down carry by Jones. And they get to him quickly here as he's stopped right around the 13.
Garyon Conley on the tackle.
Garyon Conley, the one to bring him down.
It's 2nd and 8 at the 13-yard line.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Rodgers. And his throw's going to be incomplete. The veteran tight end Mercedes Lewis, the intended. Failure to connect on 2nd down. That leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Intended for Aaron Jones. Incomplete.
So on now for the Packers at their all-time leading scorer, Mason Crosby.
30-yard attempt.
And that hits off the left upright, and it caroms away, no good. And this score will stay right where it is. A lot of times, Charles, when you see guys miss easy ones like this, you can attribute a lot of that to the sharp angle.
You sure can. You've got to shift your aim a little left or right. And here, he just kicks this one straight on, and it doesn't have enough cut to it, so it winds up off the upright. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. To throw is Watson. Out to his left. He'll run it. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. That one a broken play, but it ends up being a good play. The scramble goes for 20. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. They'll roll him out right. On the run, he'll let this go. This is caught inside the 15. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. On 1st down, Watson. This is caught. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. It's Deshaun Watson with a touchdown pass to Brandon Cooks. And the Texans get a bit closer.
2-point conversion.
He has his 2 scores, but still a sizable deficit in this game. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Good positioning, and it's picked off. He's at the 50. He's at the 30. The 20, 10, and he takes it all the way back. It's a pick 2, if you will, as that play backfires in a big way. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. takes this about 5 yards deep. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. If they can score here, they have a chance to make this a 3-possession game and all but put things to bed. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
Right at the line.
No gain on the play there. Second down. They had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10. The throw over the middle taken in. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. It's a first down on a gain of 10. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Oh, they'll try the jet sweep here with Lazard. He's got the first down and more past midfield. And he takes it across the 50 to the 46-yard line. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18.
First down.
On first down, it's Jones. And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down.
To Aaron Jones.
Tackle made by Whitney Merciless.
By Whitney Merciless. A 3-yard pickup.
They'll go again to Jones. And he's going to get stopped up quickly. Give him a yard down to the 43.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Rodgers to throw for it on 4th. And that's complete to Lewis. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 4th down, no problem. 19 yards that time, and now it's 1st and 10. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column. They go back to the ground with Jones. They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4.
To Aaron Jones.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call a timeout. Run the football. We got control of this thing. Get in behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on. 3rd down. So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Going right back to Jones. This time the connection made. And they'll get to him short of the 1st down at about the 16. 4 yards on the pickup, and that'll bring up 4th down. The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2. They'll go with Jones. And he will have the first down before he's tackled at the 12. That one a backbreaker as they wind up converting there on 4th. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. And he'll fight his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. Jones. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
On 3rd down, here's Jones. And he's going to be taken down here still a couple yards short of the 1st. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Rodgers going to go on 4th down. He hauls it in. Valdez-Scantling for the Packers touchdown. Marquez Valdez-Scantling, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Packers add 6 to their lead. Shotgun now for Rodgers. And this is going to be caught. So add 2 more to the lead as they continue to pour it on here in the 4th.
Texans 14. Mason.
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. A couple yards into the end zone. And they'll officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film, find out where the game was really lost. But this is not a situation now where you're going to make up for anything.
We'll see what they do here. Charles, we saw a lot of points go up in this one. Certainly defensively, stuff that they can look at on film, don't you think?
No doubt about it. And they've got to go back and check where the errors are, how they're going to fix them, and continue to get better at what they do. But they also need a little adjustment with their confidence. To give up that many points, even if you win a game, that can hurt you.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Packers are winners here as we say so long from Lambeau.